We were now insulted by Mr. Harmon when he said the plans will have to come out of strategies and they can't have it ready anytime soon. But they do not even have or have not outlined the strategies themselves.
That was opposition leader Jagdeo bashing Minister of State Joseph Harmon, who disclosed last week that the government is in the process of crafting its economic plan. At this week's post-cabinet briefing, Nightly News pressed Minister Harmon for a response to Mr. Jagdeo's remarks. Mr. Harmon said while he acknowledges that Mr. Jagdeo is in the opposition, he thinks Mr. Jagdeo is exaggeratedly critical of the administration. Minister Harmon, last week when you spoke of the government's crafting its economic plan, opposition leader Dr. Jagdeo saw it as an insult to the Guyanese people. How would you respond to that?
I don't know when Dr. Jagdeo wakes up in the morning what goes on in his head. So, you can expect anything to come out based on what he's thinking at that particular point in time. How could he say that this is an insult? When his government had been in office for 23 years, he must say whether in fact he left a workable plan.
Mr. Harmon said for an administration which had been in office for more than 2 decades, the PPPC should have left a solid economic plan in place. He says the PPPC did not have an economic plan.
So you can't just, because you're opposition, you just sit down and oppose everything that is being done without at least offering some kind of alternative, or since you were in government for such a long time, to say how you would have done it.
The state minister believes that Mr. Jagdeo has nothing better to do than to sit and talk. He relayed that if the opposition leader is so concerned about an economic plan, then he should craft one.
I'm not amused by these statements that are made by Mr. Jagdeo about everything that has to do with government.
Both the business community and the opposition People's Progressive Party have been up in arms with the government to disclose the coalition's economic plan. Royden James, HGP Nightly News.